Thanks for joining me in the session. Let's see how we can interlocate elements by ID in Python Selenium. So for that reason, let's have a look in this job field, job title field. So this field consists of value, member of technical staff 3. So let's inspect this element. So here we can see the highlighted node section, which happens to be input um, of the input that we have just inspected. So the ID for this input field is this one, cell video job title. So let's copy this cell video job title and let's see how we can use this ID value to interact with this field. So okay. So this is the boilerplate code that we are seeing so far, like every time, just for setting up the browser instance. Yeah, let's go. So as the before we can before we can interact with that element, we need to navigate to that particular page. So driver dot get http localhost UI-test-page. So once you landed on that page, you need to find that element by ID. So let's go ahead with that. Find element. So how to find this element, like what is the locator strategy that you are using? So as we know that in common module, we have a class called by. So this by class have locator strategies like by ID, by class name, by tag name, or by link text. So these are all the locator strategies that this by class has. Right now we are using by.id, and the ID for which we are trying to find is cell video job title, and name of that element is job input. So let's have a few interactions with this job input. Job input dot clear. This statement job input dot clear clears that field, and job input dot send keys. Let's say we are sending in text staff engineer -1. Let's have a few more interactions recorded. Let's clear this value again and have a new value. Let us say this time manager, and job. Yeah, let's copy paste the same value. Instead of manager, we'll clear the value and use CTO. Let's clear the value finally. So as we can see here, the value is member of technical staff 3. Let us say we erase this by using job input.clear, and later we send key staff engineer, and later manager, and later CTO, and finally we clear it and we quit it. So before we quit, we need to make sure there is a verification happened. So that verification is job title job input dot get attribute of value. So this statement, right, job input dot get attribute value, so that gives you the value that currently that input field holds. So we need to make sure that value is CTO. So let's assert the value job title is equals to CTO. And let us say if that is not the case, we need to raise an assertion error saying that job title is not CTO. So this string will be so there will be a session error thrown with this message whenever this expression evaluates to false. So that is something that we are trying. So let's see if we can run this now. we can see the response is ready. Okay, the browser navigated to localhost UI test page, and here we can see the job title being changed, like manager, I mean, from member of technical staff to staff engineer, and later manager, and later CTO. So yeah, I think the behavioral, what I meant to say is the member of this job titles are continuously being changed as per the code we have written. So those behavioral changes are expected. Yeah, thanks for joining me in this session. Let's see how we can use other locator strategies like by name, by XPath, by tag name, by class name, by CSS selector in the next subsequent sections. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.